And there was your nod to finding out that Eggman is really the person who's telling Team Chaotix to do all this, including destroying his robots. Something is definitely up.
Here's your next mission. There are huge fronds in this jungle. Once they start to cook, they will start to wear but easily get through the jungle without being detected by the frogs.
Okay, so this is the first level where we have to make use of Espio's invisibility. So he's pretty much the king of these levels. What you need to do is you need to use the leaf swirl. That'll turn Espio invisible, and that's how you make your way past the frogs. This is one of 2 levels to do this in the story, but there are a couple of other levels for the extra where this will be the extra mission as well. And some of those levels can actually be pretty difficult. Thankfully, the frogs are really dumb. You pretty much have to be right next to most of them in order for them to see you. Even this one right here. I don't know how he's missing us, but somehow he didn't see us. Which is impressive, given the size of his eyes. There is one area though in this level where you have got to be careful. Yeah, look at this. How did he not see that? I don't know, maybe it was supposed to go invisible there, but they didn't put the programming in there. I would assume so, because that's a very easy one. Or maybe it's intentional for them to fool you. Somehow I doubt that, but I like to think it is. But Frog Forest is probably Team Chaotix's shortest level. I mean, even... that's the first part where they trick you. I forgot about that. I always forget about that part. That part is really annoying. That's pretty bad design, I would say, because you get so little reaction time for that. At the very least, this one here is facing backwards, and even if you touch it, it still won't sense you. So, you know, that one isn't too bad, but that one back there, that's the worst part of the level. But even the extra mission timer for this one is only 4 minutes. It's a very quick level. Yeah, this flower is actually just a platform. There isn't anything in this one at all. Yeah, these levels are never very long. The only one that's long is one of their extra missions, which, well, okay, it's Hand Castle. Hand Castle's extra mission also requires invisibility. And it's definitely the longest one, because it's invisibility with a collectathon. It's the only time where that happens. And as such, the mission can potentially be quicker than if you were playing the normal mission, since it now encourages you to avoid the enemies. At the same time though, you need to destroy some of the enemies in order to actually get anywhere. And yeah, you can jump over this in speed formation, so don't bother switching to flight. And you can use your Team Blast here, which will make you visible again, but we're past the frogs. So just don't backtrack and you'll be perfectly fine. Despite the loud noises that's destroying the robots, the frogs don't ever detect you. But yeah, Eggman is the one who's behind the PA system. That was really close. But he's previously told us that we need to destroy his robots, so something's clearly going on here. We've seen Metal Sonic. Is this a sign? What is going on? Yeah, you can still get... The balloons are still there, but they don't really want you to take the upper path, because for one thing, the upper path is right above the goal ring. But the flower is still there, so for the well-timed jump off a grinding rail vine thing, you can get to the upper pathway. There's just no reason to do so. Right, this one requires a bit of an awkward jump, because you have to use speed formation to jump off of a platform that gimps your jump slightly. These platforms can gimp your jump, and you've got to try and land on this ivy. Bit of an awkward one, that one, right? A couple more frogs. And as you can see, we've already beaten the extra mission's time limit. Definitely, I said their shortest earlier. Technically, Seaside Hill is their shortest when it comes to story missions. And the next one's pretty short as well. Frog Forest, the entire zone is really easy for Team Chaotix. Compared to the rather difficult missions we had to do before, and the likes of Bingo Highway, Rail Canyon, and Bullet Station, these ones are easily breather levels. You know, the invisibility thing apart from that one area in the middle of the stage, is not really a problem. It's very simple, and the next level is ridiculously easy. Sadly, the same can't be said for the extra mission. But now, Lost Jungle, rescue 10 Chao. Eggman wants us to protect Chao. We've already had to do this once.
Here's your next mission. You're on the jungle in this jungle. You must protect them from Eggman. And protect 10 Chao.
Yeah, so we're protecting Chao. The real Eggman apparently really cares for these things. You know, the fact that he has a Chao garden in the egg carrier in Sonic Adventure 1 is really making sense now. Oh, Yosh! I really want to know, is it actually Dean Bristow saying that in Sonic Adventure 2? Or is it just the Japanese dialogue? I've never heard what Eggman sounds like in Japanese, so... Is it just the Japanese dialogue? Because everyone else is in English, but then they made Dean Bristow just go, Yosh! But at least it makes sense now. Eggman clearly has a soft spot for Chao, since he requires us to rescue 11. Yeah, the frogs aren't a problem anymore. I don't know why. I reacted to it then and to say, whoa, frog. No, no. They're okay now. Frogs are our friends now. We were supposed to do that without being detected by the frogs. I actually missed a Chao back there, but thankfully there's 20 here. So that we don't get detected by the enemies. But we're already destroying the enemies anyway. And we can get seen by the frogs here, so what was the point? But anyway, the Chao are very small, obviously, and quite easy to miss in some areas. I think I missed one back there already. And this one's pretty easy to miss as well. I mean, what's the matter? There's the entire place isn't just Chao. Again, PS2 version, make sure you jump through that loop because there's nothing to save you from clipping through those springs. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Because the enemies don't count. I don't even think it counts if you're doing Team Dark's extra missions. They're rather selective about that. Trap for the fruit! Because it can hurt you, or it can just go right over the enemy like that. How did he not see me? Yeah, that fly formation power core is always there for every team. It's the only time... The Frog Forest levels are the only times we make use of anything with a propeller. Yeah, the propeller flowers, because we never use them in Egg Fleet. There's one Chao there. And a platform should appear here. Let's get him first. And there we go. They become a bit more spread out in the later half of the level. And you sort of have to take... It's kind of annoying because the pathway is split in two. But the problem is that there's Chao on both pathways. It's very... I've missed a Chao so many times in the extra mission. So it goes on for a while because of that. But, so it's a bit of a tense extra mission where you have to gather all 20, just like the hermit crabs. But the regular mission is ridiculously easy because they're most of them are just right in front of you. They practically give you the channel. Even though we've completed our mission of collecting all 10, for some reason they're still after more Chao in the following cutscene.
Excuse me, miss. I was wondering if I could ask you something.
If it's about a date, it'll have to wait.
Date? You think this is a joke, you little brat?
Now hand over that Chao nice and easy.
I bet you're the ones who took chocolate Chao.
What?
It's not nice to tease my friends.
Yeah, time to rock and roll!
So now, we know why Team Chaotix was seemingly after cheese. Because Eggman told them to.
I'll never let you take cheese from me!
You know, Vex's reaction was making perfect sense. I was just, what? Because I can barely understand what Cream is saying either. These guys are kicking my ass! This is like attempt number 3. These guys are just kicking my ass. I mean, I did win the second time, but I did it in 31 seconds. And it makes sense I'd be struggling, lifting big up with that tornado. It doesn't look as powerful a tornado as Sonic, but God, I hate the team battles. They're easily the hardest A ranks in the game. Like 30 seconds is just not enough, especially when you got the intro to deal with as well, where the timer still goes.